everyone. It's another warm day out there. We're going to 29 again today, so hopefully I'll get in another swim at some stage. See how that goes. I'm still in this kind of wake up phase, but I think I'm going to get the doggies out anyway. Kind of feel ready to do something. So I think I'll get them out before it gets really warm. I need to pick up a couple of parcels over at the parcel locker and pick up some groceries. Now, we could go tomorrow, but I've actually got, Kevin and I have got to take my dad to and from hospital tomorrow. He's just having a procedure in Wollongong. So an hour round trip both times. So maybe I'll do one and Kevin can do one. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise I'll probably get my groceries tomorrow. Maybe I'll get them tomorrow anyway. But I'll pick up some purple cabbage today and I'd like some watermelon. So I think I'll pick up a few things. It's just to get everything. I'm not very organised at the minute. I haven't actually done a menu plan for this week. Last night we just ended up having lasagna from the freezer because obviously we were originally planning to have dinner out after the meeting. Kevin was just wanting to get home after the meeting anyway. I think he was home about 6:30ish, so we had our 5 o'clock tea at 6:30. Did we have two? I think maybe we had two, and then we had dinner, sort of 7:30ish. Must have been like 7:30. And just watched YouTube last night because we're in between shows at the minute. So, yeah, I actually am not feeling that brilliant. Maybe I should just do some ironing and see how I feel after that. I think I'll get the doggies out. I want to get them out now, I think, before it does get too warm. So we'll go do that. I don't have a plan for today. I'm not really with it yet, so I haven't even gotten my bullet journal out to have a look what I may have to do today. There's obviously nothing pressing besides that ironing. Bring in the washing from yesterday. All those sheets were well and truly dry yesterday. And I'm sure there's anything left over from yesterday. There isn't, but obviously I have a little list of jobs to get to. Hopefully this week is the goal. I might try and do a little bit of cleaning, like I've got to clean the mirrors and clean the walls on it, so that would be a good job to tie in together. I noticed this morning the dishwasher needs a good clean out. I need to write that on my list. I'm just trying, as I see things, write them down. I've still got to finish the tree. And I believe our shelving is coming today. So hopefully that is the case. Or the shelving unit. It's a bookshelf, I guess, but I'm not using it for books. So, although I may put my few little cookbooks in it for Christmas, I don't know. I'll probably put them away actually. But if I need something to go on the shelves, they can go because I want to put Christmas decor up there. So I have enough to decorate, I'm sure I do. And I've still got other things I could put out. Oh man, okay. Kind of glad I spoke to you. Maybe I should wait a bit longer before going. I'll see. I'll get up and move around and see how I feel. But I'm now feeling like it's like a headache that I get it in this area quite a lot. Maybe I should get it out before I get worse. Who knows? I was going to talk to you, but they just started up. Oh well. We're having a nice walk down by the marina. I picked up my parcels from the post office. We'll walk out a little bit and then walk back, and I'll stop at the supermarket and get a few groceries. I don't know how many yet, but I've got my Hulk, so I can get whatever I want.
and I'll see. Are you somewhere where you wanna be? And have you ever considered me? In a cold Stockholm in November, now see, it's hard to hide and easy to see that your smile always spellbounds me. When you light up my dark November, how can I make you look my way? What can I say to make your day? I wanna be close, not far away. What can I do to make you say I want you in this cold November? And I'll see the freckles on your noses are to me. Your eyes are brown with a dash of green. I'm addicted and lost forever. Am I building castles in the air, or are the feelings to declare? Should I bury my thoughts and stay away? Now really active decay. Should I bury my thoughts and stay away? Now really active decay. I thought I found my star. Without lit up all my walls. Was it just a shooting star in a pitch black day? I thought I found my star. Without lit up all my walls. Was it just a shooting star in a pitch black day? Should I bury my thoughts and stay away? Or all the feelings to declare? Should I bury my thoughts and stay away? Now really active decay. And I thought I found my star lit up all my walls. And I thought I found my star lit up all my walls.
We're all going to sit down and have a bit of a relax now with the puppies, because every time I move they get up and move around. So definitely ready for a sit and rest. I've got my roll. I decided when I was out and about, thought I feel like my vegetable patty roll today, so I've still got one more of my tube puddings, but I'll have that tomorrow for breakfast. That's about the end of it. It wouldn't be any good after that, but I find that 4 to 5 days is fine. And I bought some vegetables today. I bought some fruit today. I'm going to make up some more little fruit pots, and I thought I'm going to make up some for myself too. And I've got that watermelon to cut up. So yeah, ended up having quite a full Hulken plus my fridge bag. It was a bit of an effort to get all that back, but it was our last chance to, well, I've got to the end of the month to lose our last 10% grocery discount, so I used that today. Because next Tuesday, if I get my groceries on Tuesday when the dog is at daycare, which is possible, don't know, I'm going to need stuff though, we'll see, but I can use next month's 10% then. So alright, doggies are eating their little grass, it's growing nicely for them. While I'm having my breakfast and drinking another cup of tea and having a rest. I mean, it's only just after 9:30, which is crazy, because sometimes haven't even left the house at this stage, so doing well. Obviously I dealt with a lot of washing as well. I do now have a bit of a mess in the kitchen, but we'll get to that this afternoon, or we'll get to that after I have a little bit of a break. I've got dog's dinner, I realise has to be cooked today, so do that, do the little fruit pots as I said, and just get the rest of the stuff put away and organised, and then hopefully later on today my unit will come and then we can have a look at decorating. That was Christmas stuff, and a swim at some stage as well. Anyway, I'll write my little list out so I know exactly what I was going to try and do cleaning. I will still try and do the cleaning, but we'll get obviously the kitchen will be the priority, and if I've got time or any oomph left at the end, I can do a bit of cleaning. I mean, the wall cleaning, I've got to sit down on the floor, so that's not too hard to do. And the mirrors, they'll only take 5 seconds, so I should be able to get that done at some stage today. I was just having a look, and people just kind of arriving at the pool now, 4 to 11. I'm not one I used to go down probably before now. I used to go sort of after my walk last year, and there was never anyone there at that time, and I could do my laps and whatnot. But anyway, I'm in the kitchen now. I have just been and done my teeth and put some my jojoba oil on. I did deodorant before I went out earlier, and I've made the bed, so that's sort of taken care of. So I'm into the kitchen now. I've already got the grapes soaking with the fruit veggie wash, so I can rinse them off and let them to dry, and then I can get on with washing the other stuff. Hello. You always want bits, aren't you? And yeah, I've got to cut some pumpkin and get their food on, so we'll work on that as well. to go and tackle those walls. I've just dished up the dog's dinner, so they're all set. And then then I might go have that swim. I need to put sunscreen on though. So it's just where I have this from later on today. We'll go down now, sort of side. And what was I going to say? I don't even know. Anyway, let's go clean those walls. They're pretty grotty. And then I can at least have that job done. I think I'll just, oh my gosh, even there's grotty as well. Okay, well, I'm going to spray down this wall. You can see what I'm dealing with. And around here, where they wipe their faces. Please, it's very hard when you're on the road. Bit of an interruption there. The guy's going to come and clean the cobwebs from our veranda, which we kind of guessed would have to happen. It's too high for him to do otherwise, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just sitting here on the floor trying to get some of these marks. Some of them I'd like to get them to scrape them off with. Oh my gosh. What grotty doggies I have. I'm obviously going to have to stay in now until he's been to do that. So, you want me to do Kelly's because she's at school. She's a school teacher, next door neighbour. Anyway, yeah, so swim will be later on. That's okay, because I couldn't decide. Now the decision is made for me. Finished the walls. I know they're done. Probably no one else will notice them, but I know they are done. These are, I think, chips on Kevin's wall that I did. Yeah, I had to do most of the walls. I think they're pretty good. You can sort of, I don't know if you can sort of see, like they've got grotty on them, so it's hard to tell the shadows as well because Coda's creating a shadow at the moment, but what you can see here, oh, it looks awful. When the light's on, it probably won't look so bad, but you can sort of see where I've kind of wiped and missed. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. When the light's on, I don't think it looks so bad. The guy did come and we put like cobwebs on, and I asked him about the cleaning of the windows, and he said he'll be doing it. I don't know when. I think Kevin and I might do these ones just ourselves on the outside this weekend because it's awful. We've got beautiful views out there and we're just looking through grot. I think the banisters, what do we call them? I don't know. I think they're not so, they seem to come up a little bit better. They probably didn't really know I'm standing here. But these, I think because they're so close, just look so awful. I think it depends what's behind them. When you've got sky behind them, they don't look so bad. Now that looking at the ocean, or the water down there, they look pretty bad. I'm tired. After cleaning up from you, and you're wiping. This is what they do, the couches. I wipe along all the couches and the walls, trying to get their whiskers all fixed up and food out of their whiskers, don't you? You want your whole bodies along, that's how they get so grotty. Anyway, I'm going to make up a salad for my lunch. Do some sweet potatoes. No, do some potatoes. And then while I'm still waiting for these grapes to dry off a bit, and then I'm going to take them all off the bunches and put them in the fridge ready to eat. They're very nice. They're expensive. That was $15, I think, for those grapes. But they are really good, so I don't mind so much. And that'll give me something to sort of pick on when you want just a little thing out the fridge. Because I haven't got any more vegetables at the moment, so grapes will be good. Okay, I am done for the day. Kitchen's pretty tidy. I've done the grapes, popped them in the fridge, so I've taken some off the stem, and according to my instructions, if they're still on the stem but have been washed, they can just stay in a container with the lid off. And then these ones have been washed, so these will use up first. And when I was digging out the lasagna last night for dinner, I found this looking a little bit freezer burnt in the freezer. It looks like it's actually come out okay defrosted, but as you can see, it's pushing 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. So I think we'll have that for dinner tonight. I don't even remember what it is, but I assume we liked it, so we'll have that for dinner. Therefore I didn't have to worry about dinner. So I'm going to spend a bit of time working on my puzzle now before I take the doggies out for another windy afternoon walk. But you can see the mirror at the window is definitely a lot better. Not what I'd like, but it's still a lot better. than what it was. So that's good. Yeah, I don't think I showed you where I finished off yesterday, but that's where we're up to now. And I was a bit naughty yesterday, ordered some more puzzles because they're on sale. I know they're always on sale, but if I don't get in and get what I want, they go. So yeah, I did that yesterday. Okay, I've just pretty much got the Christmas tree in the middle to do and a bit of sky at the top. Almost done. Pretty sure I can hear little babies, but I don't quite know where the nest, oh, there she is. You have to tell when she's sitting on them all, but when it was quiet, I think I could hear some little chirping. And we've been for a walk. Didn't get blown away, it was pretty windy though. Dogs just had their dinner, and I just had a little look where Kevin was, and he's not too far away. If he was still like up in Sydney, I would have gone and had a swim, but he'll be home in 15 or so minutes probably, depending on traffic. Someone's had an umbrella up today. I haven't seen an umbrella flying. Just having a look at the pool. So yeah, I'm just finishing off a video, so I'll get that done I think, and then Kevin will be here and we'll have our afternoon tea. Actually, I can get the kettle boiled and get it all ready to go as well. And yeah, I'd like to hear how his meetings went up in Sydney. Well, Kev's arrived home, but he's got a bit of work to do, so I said, well, I'll go down and have a swim while he's doing his work. He didn't want to have a swim, so I'll go and cool down. That will be very nice, and then hopefully he'll be ready to watch the news. He said he's got half an hour work to do because obviously he's been driving for a few hours. His meetings went okay.
Look at that feathered tail.